Well, people, it is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, the 12th of August, 2025. I have 7:58 in the a.m. Let's say it together. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. It has long been time for me to talk about Mr. Larry Ellison. Yeah. This guy is the head of Oracle. When I did security, one of my first jobs way back in the day was in the Oracle building. Yeah, right here in Chicago, the Oracle building. This gentleman has become the second reported wealthiest man in America. So he has catapulted his way over a few decades, and Oracle being one of the biggest tech companies to date. And if you guys remember, I believe it was the 21st of January, Trump announced this big collaboration between the tech giants and how they would have this tech-capade, a new word I made up, a tech-capade. And I did a few videos in relation to that, of which I will bring that to you. But I thought it was time to get into the mindset, because people, let's face it, money rules, big tech rules. It is our future. It is prophesied in the good book of Revelation. And Satan couldn't wait to get his grubby little hands in our realm through Adam and Eve with a long-term goal of technology, so he can be like the Most High. You see, God is the three O's: the omnipresent, the omnipotent, and the omniscient. Satan knows he needs a device, if you will, or a tool, if you will, because he can't be everywhere. However, through technology, he can be. And I'm not saying this man is evil. What I'm saying is that I want you to watch and see what technology is doing, and also the mindset of it. And I got just a simple question. Do you visualize America, or would you visualize America to be just like China, a dystopian world? Yeah, you're America. You see, to bring it and for everyone to accept it, to me, you have to create a problem so you can have a solution. The solution is being formed and put together as we speak with every generation, and arguably with every 3 to 6 months there's new technology coming out. I have never believed, since I read good books over 40 years ago, that we are on the cusp of knowing everything as a society. I believe that the powers have technology 25 to maybe 40 years in advance, and they share it with us once they know they can control that technology out in the general public. And just like I showed the other day, that Tesla himself said, according to a report, that for his inventions to take fruit, Tesla used to take a pen or a pencil and a pad and leave it on his desk. And then someone would journal down what the latest and greatest invention would be. And so again, Tesla would lay a pad and a pencil out, and I call it a spirit, to write out everything that Tesla wind up inventing in the future. Now, whether you believe that story or not, I mean, that's up to you. I just ran the video a few days ago. I'll put it in the link in the description. But people, don't you think for 1 minute that a lot of our advancements aren't rooted in the spirit realm? And that's not to say that everything in the spirit realm is bad. But there are certain people who are devout Satanists, and they have a conquer mentality. But I digress. Larry Ellison predicts rise of the modern surveillance state where citizens will be on their best behavior. Woo, man, that's what he wants. That's what he wants. Now I want you to listen to this here.
In a recent address at Oracle's financial analyst meeting, Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle Corporation, laid out a bold and contentious vision for the future of surveillance, powered by artificial intelligence, AI. Ellison's proposal involves a vast network of interconnected surveillance tools, including police body cameras, vehicle dash cams, and drones that would continuously monitor citizens. This, he argued, would improve public safety with the constant presence of AI keeping both citizens and law enforcement on their best behavior. However, his vision has ignited a fierce debate about privacy, personal freedom, and the ethical implications of such pervasive surveillance. Ellison's futuristic vision imagines a world where AI systems analyze real-time data from a wide array of surveillance devices. These include not only the body cameras worn by police officers and dash cams of vehicles, but also drones deployed in urban and rural settings to capture a bird's eye view of public activity. His goal is to use AI to increase public safety, ensuring that citizens and law...
And that's how they sell it. And I'm not naive, in my humble opinion, to think that a lot of police activity, which was unwarranted, was allowed to continue in certain parts of America, and also crime in America in general, no matter what color, what culture, was allowed to be pervasive, that they laxed the laws of the DA, with the DA. All law enforcement was allowed to just change, whether it's bond or reduced sentence, to create a climate where we call. There's something about calling. It's part of your will. That's why the Bible says, let thy will be done as it is in heaven. God has an order, and so he gave us free will. If the powers get a hold of the technology, the communications of our law enforcement, of our courts, and they lax things, the citizens naturally call for correction, many times not knowing that the powers allowed the problem to happen. So now the powers can come in with a solution. I submit to you that's what's going on here. To get police to act right when they deal with us and serve us on a daily basis, but also to rid America of crime and around the world, because this guy is international. Check this out here. Larry Ellison just quietly became the most richest, powerful man in America. Well, just quietly became the most powerful man in the world.
The most powerful man in America because of Daddy's little boy. This is Larry Ellison's son, David. He owns Skydance Media, the company that just marked.
So they got into the media business. I want you to check this out.
Ellison's becoming the AI data guy. He's a big tech billionaire who not only has a ton of power because of his own companies and investments, he has sway now through his sons too. David Ellison was meeting with the Trump administration to negotiate the huge merger between his company Skydance and Paramount, which also owns CBS. And no, South Park isn't the only show being affected. Notably, Stephen Colbert's show was canceled amidst the negotiations.
This is all just going away.
The FCC voted in late July to approve Paramount's $8.4 billion merger with Skydance Media and transfer all 28 CBS television station licenses to Larry Ellison and his family, because even if David Ellison is Paramount's new chairman and CEO, it's his dad who's footing the bill, alongside the private equity company Redbird, and it's dad who has Trump's ear too. Also, as part of this agreement, David Ellison pledged to abandon all diversity, equity, and inclusion programs at Paramount. This is just a ton of power to be in one family, and it puts Larry Ellison in the growing ranks of the show being.
Now, I want you to listen. She said 8.4. That should make you think. When Elon Musk bought Twitter and converted it to X, wow, wasn't that 8.4 million back in the day? Billion? Let's see. Elon Musk bought Twitter for $8.4 billion. Something like that. Oh, 44. That's my connection. I want you to notice. Elon Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion. I'm going to say it again because I don't want no emails. Elon Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion. This should make you think. 44 billion. 44, Barack Obama was the 44th president. Is that coincidence? And now you have Larry Ellison. He buys for 8.4. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Listen again.
Affected. Notably, Stephen Colbert's show was canceled amidst the negotiations.
This is all just going away.
The FCC voted in late July to approve Paramount's $8.4 billion merger with Skydance Media and transfer all 28 CBS.
See that? 8.4.
Becoming the AI data guy. He's a big tech billionaire who not only has a ton of power because of his own companies and investments, he has sway now through his sons too. David Ellison was meeting with the Trump administration to negotiate the huge merger between his company Skydance and Paramount, which also owns CBS. And no, South Park isn't the only show being affected. Notably, Stephen Colbert's show was canceled amidst the negotiations.
This is all just going away.
The FCC voted in late July to approve Paramount's $8.4 billion merger with Skydance Media.
Wow. Let's see if we can get this. FCC date approval for Skydance Media. Okay, so we got that. Now let's look at Elon Musk's date. Give me the date that Elon Musk bought Twitter in October of 2022. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Because this is huge, people. Barack Obama was born August 4th. That reflects the deal with Ellison. 44 billion, Elon Musk. Barack Obama was the 44th president. Come on, man, right? October 27, 22. See if we got October 27, 22. Now that's Elon Musk. Now let's see the merger, Skydance Media, Paramount, 7/24/25. We have exactly, by the numbers, 2 years, 270 days. Nothing that I can see offhand, but definitely serious money, serious power here. Just want to see if there's a connection. But we'll do this in a separate video. See if there's a connection. Let's check this out here.
This is Larry Ellison, co-founder of Oracle. He's also good friends with Elon Musk, and he wants to create a dystopian surveillance state. Let's listen.
Everyone would see it. Your body cams will be transmitting that. The police will be on their best behavior because we're constantly watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything going on.
His plan basically is to create.
Isn't that something? Because Daddy's taking care of everything. Here we go.
Let's see what Larry had to say about that.
We completely redesigned body cameras. Our body cameras cost $70. Normal body camera costs, I don't know, $7,000. Our body cameras are simply lenses, two lenses attached to your vest, attached to the smartphone that you're wearing. And we actually take the video that the police officer is, by the way, and the camera's always on. You don't turn it on and off. And by the way you turn it on, you can't turn it on, you got to go to the bathroom. Oracle, I need 2 minutes to take a bathroom break, and we'll turn it off. The truth is, we don't really turn it off. What we do is we record it so no one can see it, but no one can get into that recording without a court order.
Did you hear that? Do you need to hear that? I know you're in shock. Wow. That's control, baby. Now, I'm gonna play for you something from the past 6 months ago that I created. $500 billion AI investment, which included Larry Ellison. Okay? Tell me what you think in the comments section. Because once they get this thing established, you might as well just call America China, as far as I'm concerned. And ask yourself, is this fallen angel technology, or is it God's technology being utilized against the citizens? I'd say more and more it's just that technology has advanced and it's in the hands of the wrong people because they have bad intent. I didn't say Ellison was like that. I'm just saying that's where we're going. 666 Kingdom. It's deep, y'all.
Yeah, that's a massive group of talent and money. Together, these world-leading technology giants are announcing the formation of Stargate. So put that name down in your books, because I think you're going to hear a lot about it in the future. A new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure in the United States and very, very quickly, moving very rapidly, creating over 100,000 American jobs almost immediately. This monumental undertaking is a resounding declaration of confidence in America's potential under a new president. Let me be a new president. I didn't say it, they did. So I appreciate that, fellas. But it will ensure the future of technology. What we want to do is we want to keep it in this country. China is a competitor and others are competitors. We want it to be in this country, and we're making it available. I'm going to help a lot through emergency declarations because we have an emergency. We have to get this stuff built.
Emergency. See, people, they're selling it. They always been selling for decades that China, or Russia. They got to have a boogeyman to justify what they're doing. But it's the end time. We're at the top, we're at the peak of the pyramid. What's the rush? The Antichrist lied. He want it done. So they're going to keep on throwing illusions at you. Oh, we got to do this right away. I'm going to do an executive order. I'm going to get this done. Where is it leading to? We're literally looking at the manufacturing of the golden age. Like I said, is the money coming to the community, to the farms? It's tech. Now let me say this to you guys. When I worked for different conglomerates back in the day, the companies I worked for would rent out spaces in hotels when I would have to fly out of town or go somewhere in the Midwest. And I rubbed shoulders with some of the big people back in the day in business. Now, a lot of these folks were international. In the 80s and 90s, they were flying Americans. I want you to get this story. They were flying Americans overseas to build up international infrastructure. At the same time, you got to remember, through NAFTA, it was Presidents George Bush, Herbert Walker Bush, and Clinton where they sent a lot of our factories overseas. In hindsight, I didn't see the whole thing, but in time, I started seeing things. Not only did we uproot America and send factories and jobs overseas, we also sent our biggest and brightest minds overseas to build infrastructure and businesses like McDonald's. I'm not picking on, but McDonald's and all, everybody was blinging internationally. Isn't it strange now that Doge cut back, Trump has cut back, fired a lot of federal workers. Now AI has come in, and guess what? Remember how this big argument was? I don't know if it was under, let me see. I don't know if it was under, I think it was under Trump. They were justifying saying we didn't have enough Americans here to create the infrastructure that we need. Let me see if I can find that article. Trump and Elon argued to bring in foreigners. Trump and Elon argued to bring in foreigners for IT positions. Remember this here? Trump sides with Musk in H-1B. What I'm trying to say is this. You live long enough, you see a pattern. Again, we had 2 presidents get rid of our factories back here back in the day here in America. We sent them overseas. Some of our great companies and great minds in tech left here and started building infrastructure overseas. Now they flipped it. I want you to see how it works. Now they didn't flip it. They're downsizing America, but now they're saying we don't have enough tech people here to take care of our tech needs, our technical needs. So what are they doing? They're bringing in foreigners. Now you understand why I say America was never made for you? It's always been about business. Now let me finish this thing up here, because I want you to I want you to see this thing called Stargate. This is in the spiritual realm. I want you to see something right quick. Watch this. Stargate is a spiritual term. This is what this was called that Trump is bringing in, Operation Stargate, to this tech people. Because the Bible calls America Mystery Babylon, or we just calling it Mystery Babylon. Baby, it's deep. Get a chance, read the articles, they're everywhere. Here's another one. Trump highlights partnership investing for AI. Spirit, help me out. Art Blair, what's his name? Art Blair. Remember the show back in the day? Art Blair, Art Bell. Just type in Art Bell. All those shows back in the day. You guys probably know Art Bell. Coast to Coast. I learned all this. I'm not saying I believed everything they did, but I listened to Art Bell and another guy, I can't think of his name. I learned about all this stuff back in the day. Art Bell. Trump and the IT group they're calling it the Stargate. I'm saying it's from Egyptian. Okay? Spiritual. Legendary radio host Art Bell.
According to Wikipedia, Arthur William Bell III was an American broadcast author. He was the founder and the original host of the paranormal-themed radio program Coast to Coast AM.
Revealing what they're doing, allegedly. 222. That is February is 2 and 22. Come on, baby. Then look at this. This will really blow your mind. In modern-day Egypt, Professor Daniel Jackson teams up with retired Army Colonel Jackson O'Neill to unlock the code of an interstellar gateway to an ancient Egypt-like world. Egyptian? Pearson, you've been warning us of that. Yes, it's deep. Stargate is Egyptian. They arrive on it. So is it the same as what Trump is talking about? The Stargate? The Stargate IT project? Is it the same as this? The planet ruled by the despot Ra. Pearson, you've been teaching us that. Yeah, I told you. Ra, who holds the key to the Earth traveler's safe return. He time travels. Now, in order to escape from their intergalactic purgatory, Jackson and O'Neill must convince the planet's people that Ra must be overthrown. Oh my God. Pearson, what a deep decode. I told you, it's deep. And look at the pyramid. Stargate. Is this coincidence? Is that what they're really going for? To bring back the Egyptian control? I'll let you decide. I'll put this in the link in the description. My name is Franchise Pearson. If you want to help the channel, you can. I appreciate it. My videos do not go to the big audience. They just don't. It's hard. Click on my portrait right here. And the colors are right. Go to more, click on more. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. I also have a P.O. box. Take a snapshot of that, send an offering if you can. I appreciate it. I also have a P.O. box. God bless you. Jesus is coming soon. Amen.